Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. But today, we explore the path of the ninja. You wake up, sit upright, and instantly surrender your first conscious minutes to an engineered stream of algorithmic noise. An anonymous software developer in Silicon Valley wrote a precise line of code that is actively harvesting your biological focus at this very second. You tell yourself that you're staying connected, tracking trends, or optimizing your modern operational awareness. This is a lethal, comforting alibi designed to protect your decaying dignity. You are the digital slave, a pathetic modern anomaly of absolute discipline failure, watching your real-world legacy dissolve into nothingness. The profound philosophical paradox of your existence is terrifying. The more digital data you consume, the less real-world reality you possess. You are paying for synthetic stimulation with the unrecoverable currency of your life's minutes, turning your mind into a strip mind piece of corporate real estate. The unresolved mystery of your decay is not the platforms you browse, but the invisible psychological parasite you have invited to feed directly on your willpower. It is a parasite whose monstrous nature will be laid bare by the end of this transmission. In the shadow-drenched mountains of feudal Japan, the shinobi clans established a crushing standard of absolute identity. To a ninja operating deep within enemy territory during the Sengoku Jidai, a single microsecond of scattered attention did not mean an awkward typo or a missed deadline. It meant an immediate iron spearhead through your throat or being boiled alive in an enemy castle courtyard. The modern person, by stark contrast, treats your biological focus like an industrial waste product to be given away to the highest corporate bidder. You claim you want power, freedom, and self-mastery, yet you cannot endure 3 straight minutes of pure, silent execution without your eyes darting around for an algorithmic escape route. You are an empty, twitching consumer of other men's strategic visions. Step into the atmospheric crucible of the Iga Shinobi Espionage Units under a midnight freezing rain. Feel the biting alpine cold slicing through thin, indigo-dyed cotton wraps. Smell the sharp, visceral scents of damp pine needles, wet charcoal, river silt, and the cold, unpolished iron of a hidden Tetsubishi spike. The shadow warrior crouches beneath a wooden floorboard for 12 continuous hours, his breath steady, his mind completely unyielding. Within this high-stakes ecosystem, the shinobi mastered the mechanical tool of the Kuji-In Mental Shield, a physical and psychological protocol to lock down the consciousness against external manipulation. They paired this internal fortress with the Goton-no-jutsu Barrier, a systemic method of using environmental elements, earth, water, fire, wood, and metal, to screen their intentions and preserve their absolute focus from hostile disruption. The mechanics of this invisibility form required 3 rigid execution steps. First, the absolute termination of all sensory static. Second, the interlocking of the physical fingers to anchor the neural pathways. And third, the total anchoring of the mind into a singular high-stakes objective. Through this structural stack, the elite shadow warriors turned silence into an unstoppable tactical filter. Your constant state of mental distraction is an ongoing voluntary act of self-sabotage. The second your work requires real mental friction, your primitive brain panics, triggers a false alarm of boredom, and commands you to flee into the cheap, numbing arms of automated gratification. Every single time you click away to check an algorithmic feed, you reward your inner coward. You're actively hardwiring your brain to crave immediate surrender, completely blind to the fact that you have transformed your own mind into an open, unshielded war pavilion for corporate data brokers. To break this addiction to distraction, you must willingly construct the Kuji-In Mental Shield. Force a total blackout of the sensory noise around you. Starve the distraction. Stop. Lift your eyes. Do not scroll away to find a softer truth. Exactly 50% of this transmission is complete, and your highly fractured, undisciplined mind is already looking for an exit, itching to retreat into a comfortable digital womb where your cognitive decay isn't being methodically ripped apart. You hate this confrontational mirror because it exposes your complete lack of self-control. Sit directly in the center of your discomfort. If you abandon this realization now, you publicly confess that you are a permanent, bloodless tool for men who exploit your weakness. Confront the decay. The ultimate unforgivable price of your discipline failure is the absolute erasure of your real-world legacy. A man who does not own his focus owns absolutely nothing. You are a ghostwriting code for your own permanent confinement, ensuring your truest self dies of pure starvation. The invisible parasite feeding on your willpower is the delusion that you have time to waste. The shinobi did not wait for a perfect omen or a comfortable mental state to execute their missions. They bound their minds with iron restraint, moved through the shadows on their own terms, and executed their targets in total stillness. Draw your boundaries like an unsheathed ninjato blade. Erect the Goton-no-jutsu Barrier around your remaining attention. Execute your calling with a terrifying, silent precision, and step out of the automated digital cage. Master the silence. Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. Which one are you? Comment below.